Hey, it's McCarthy at Mercedes, McCarthy at Mercedes.com. Not really wanting to talk to you today about anything car related, but just kind of bringing something to your attention that's from the part of the country where I grew up back when I was in more of an active drummer in many different bands. Back to my band days when I was in a band called Connecticut Whitebread. I had a bass player at one point. His name was Vern, and he lives in New York, but he also runs a small music venue, like a live music venue in Brookfield, Connecticut, called The Room. And some of you up in that neck of the woods have noticed that Vern has been, he put out an open letter to Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters with the hashtag #footheroom. And what he's trying to do is get the Foo Fighters to play his venue. The reason being is that, he's kind of, it's like many other music venues, kind of fallen upon hard times, and figures something like this, the Foo Fighters playing the venue, would be a shot in the arm, and how about live local music, and be an inspiration to bands, because Dave Grohl is a very big on kind of organic music production techniques. The last album they put out was as real as it gets. I don't think they didn't do any or very little punch-ins. They kind of played the song from start to finish, very naturally, very organically. Somewhat of an unorthodox way of producing music these days. Wanted it to come off very naturally and not so produced. And they put out a great album. And they've always, generally over the years, have put out great albums. He's a very talented guy. The rest of the band is extremely talented. So Vern wants the Foo Fighters to come and play The Room. I think it's a great idea. I think what Vern is doing and the way he's going about it is awesome. From a marketing background that I've had for the past 17, 18 years, I think that so far what Vern has done has gotten a lot of traction with the local media. My former radio station, I-95. Vern, I think, are doing a great job with that. From the point of the Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl, here's where I think they might actually kind of see a problem. If they actually say, okay, we'll come play your place, what does that say to the rest of the small music venues around the country? Well, hey, if they played The Room, maybe we can get them to come play here. Which is a natural, conclusion. It's a very understandable conclusion. Dave, here's why I think that might be a good idea, and this is where kind of my marketing sense kicks in. What if you actually made a tour playing nothing but these types of places? Okay? Logistically, all that kind of stuff would have to be figured out over time, but think about it. I think if any band were to leave a legacy, after their retirement or when they get older, that kind of a tour would be incredible. Obviously the ticket prices would probably be a lot more expensive because you can only fit so many people into much smaller places. But these kind of local live music venues that are kind of ailing, they're feeling the effects of the economy. What if you're just tour at all the places that have this similar situation? I don't know, just an idea. That's my 2 cents on it, and I think that ultimately that could really be just a great legacy to your band. In addition to what you've already done. This is my 2 cents on the deal. Further stuff about Vern, if you're considering playing The Room, I can, personally attest, when I knew Vern 20 plus years ago, gosh, he's the real deal, man. He loves music, and always wanted to be a professional of some sort in music. So instead he, had a family and everything like a lot of the rest of us, and has, gotten a day job and things of that matter. But he's obviously kept some sort of, working work, I guess you could say, in the music industry, to the point of helping out local bands that are trying to get experience playing out live, and even the more established bands that have the experience and just want a place to play. So, I mean, that's my my testimonial for Vern and the Room. That you'd be doing a good guy a solid, and a good institution a solid, and really helping out that community where I'm from, even though I live in Nashville these days, Spring Hill to be precise. I think it would be a great idea. Just consider the whole touring aspect of it. Finding these, making maybe even a contest of sorts for, getting people to kind of vote for their favorite local venue for you guys to come play. I think it would be absolutely incredible. It would be legendary. But it's up to you. Anyway, McCarthy at Mercedes. If you need a car, new or used, pre-owned, all that good stuff. If you know somebody who does, please send them my way.